today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in at 15-0, one win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the shotgun is Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
King there defensively.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. Here's Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Packers' 32-yard line.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's good.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They hand off to their big tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Shy of the goal line.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, how got this call down near the goal line. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
But we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 12 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're preparing for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They're working from the gun. Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. Unless he has a Julio Jones-type 300-yard game in him that Julio did against the Panthers in 2016, probably not going to reach 1,000, but still pretty good year.
I think you're right. It's a pretty good year for him, but let's face it, every receiver's dream is to have a game like Julio Jones had against the Carolina Panthers. 300 yards on the nose, and it didn't matter what coverage they sent his way. He solved it each and every time. Maybe our guy can get that way in this ballgame. Let's see.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter, as that's a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky looking deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
1st and 10.
Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Again, it's Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Here we go. It's Gore. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Frank Gore. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
On the counter, here's Jones. Oh, the spin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Lost at 7 yards.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bears take over. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
3rd and 3.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Complete to Jason Witten. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trubisky keeps it himself, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
That's good.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well.
3 and
here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
on the punt for the Packers.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 more yards there and another first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and a yard. And again, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side. Knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be. And they got their designated guy turned free.
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. And he's looked pretty good. It does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown. But those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Packers nothing.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Kenny Golladay, a touchdown reception. From Motown, let's head across Lake Erie to Buffalo. See what's going on with the Bills. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Drew Brees at it again, 3 touchdown passes. In our game, it's been Mitchell Trubisky, who's looked sharp thus far. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Aaron Jones on the run.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this will be a Packers first down as he gets it up past the 35. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good work after the catch gets him 15 and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Packers.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess.
Complete to Devin.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and inches.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down.
Rodgers.
Slant to Adams. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
The handoff to Aaron.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They go play action with Trubisky. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
Covered by Jair Alexander.
Trubisky to throw again. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears continue to pour it on. The touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's, you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And his kick is good. That time a 6-play drive, and the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down, Packers.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Rodgers now on first down. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Khalil Mack with sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. The left side throw complete to Adams. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
It's like my old high school coach used to say, Charles. He said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Taylor Gabriel brings up 3rd down and 10.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. It's Gore. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense set to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And the drive starts with a completion left side. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a pickup of 3.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Complete to Mark.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Rodgers. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Complete to Mark.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the 2 of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Rodgers.
The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
3rd down.
And Rodgers again now. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of...
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked picked off at the 30. There he goes, right side. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
3-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Forced out to his left. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Forbath able to convert the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on him, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Are we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing it all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd-1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up the first down.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Packers, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.